What's up, everybody? So, as always, I'm Rodney. We got ourselves another video. Today's video is going to be probably kind of a short one in comparison to my other videos. I just ordered a board in the mail. Well, didn't just order. I just received a board in the mail, I should say. And it's a really dope one. It means a lot to me. I ordered this hoodie as well. I don't know how well you can see that in the camera, but it means a lot to me. And I just wanted to go ahead and show it to y'all, and just kind of show it off. It's part of my collection, and it means a lot to me. It has a lot of sentimental value and stuff, a lot of nostalgic value to it. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and pop it out. Bam! So this is a Bam Margera board, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this plastic on it. Let me grab some scissors real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this plastic open on it because it's not shrink wrapped. And also, shrink wrap does kind of damage boards that are going to be in your collection if you're not careful with them. So this is going to go ahead and come off. And go ahead. Comes with a nice sticker right there. Classic pink Bam Margera. And go ahead and pull this out and give you a nice good view of it. It's a little dusty. But yeah, so this is it right here. Now this, unlike most Bam Margera boards, this is not an Element board, but it is a collaboration with Johnny Shillareff. I think I'm saying his name right. He is one of the artists for Element. I believe he's actually the founder of Element. I'm not for sure. Probably should have done a little bit better research on that. But this is called the Hearta'fam board. A nod to the heartagram that Bam and him and all that stuff are so known for. But it does have the classic Bam styling. It's got the purples, it's got the Bam written in the weird font, and then it's got the hearts all over it. And if you know Bam Margera, that's pretty much his speed. But the reason this is called the Hearta'fam board is because of the three hearts, obviously. But the meaning behind these three hearts is the big one is Bam Margera, the other big one is his spouse, Nikki, and the small heart is meant to symbolize their son together, Phoenix. And, this is a very nostalgic board to me. I grew up in the early 2000s when Viva La Bam and all that stuff was out, and I was a hardcore Bam Margera fan when all that was going on. But it doesn't just hold that nostalgia to me. This is also an important board to me because I don't know how much you've been following Bam Margera, but in the past few months, he had the whole freak out on Instagram. He went on Dr. Phil talking about some of his issues with his family members, and he's been in and out of rehab and stuff for different substance abuse, drinking, and stuff like that. And me being an individual, I used to have a past with substance abuse and alcoholism and stuff like that. I have been free from all drugs and alcohols for working on 3 years now. But so this was kind of his thing to kind of I guess kind of show his family love and let them know that he's thinking about them and everything. But also this right here, Johnny Shillareff runs a foundation called the Heart Supply. He does collaborations with different skateboarders, and this board and the hoodie that came with it, and the shirt. He had some shirts. He had some different cruiser style boards that were like velvet dust screened and signed, and posters and grip tape and stuff. It was a whole drop of different products, and some of the profits from that actually went to the Addiction Foundation. So I just think it's really awesome that Bam Margera, using his status as a professional skateboarder, celebrity, all that stuff, and putting out a product with a company that, does good and also benefits a good foundation, a good charity. I just think that's really awesome. So when I found out about this, knew I had to have it. It was sold out pretty quickly because Bam Margera, Johnny Shillareff, they were kind of just doing it through Instagram. They didn't have, Element didn't send these out and put them in shops. It was like an online drop only through the Heart Supply. And Yeah, man. So I definitely had to pick it up just because I don't have any Bam boards in my collection, and this was one I definitely had to get. I mean, there's nothing too crazy about it. It does smell very freshly inked. It's got the Heart@fam logo on the back. But this one is a great one, and it means a lot to me. Just with my background and my history, and used to be such a fan of Bam Margera. For me to be able to get this board and have this in my collection just really means a lot to me. I picked up the hoodie as well. It has the same thing that's on the board, Bam, with the Heart@fam logo in it. And then on the back, I don't know how well you can see that, it's got the the Heart@fam logo on the back. So I just picked it up because I wanted an article of clothing with this on it. And what's actually awesome, I actually, have been following Bam Margera on social media. This drop happened about close to 2 months ago now. Well, close to about 7 weeks ago now, so a month and a half maybe. And it did say in the description it would take 4 to 6 weeks to ship and process and all that stuff, and it did. I got it right at about 6 weeks after I placed the order, and just here recently, this past week, Johnny Shillareff, the Heart Supply, and Bam Margera and Brandon Novak all released another drop. And I don't know if you remember Brandon Novak. He was a very good skateboarder. He was sponsored back in the day, and he fell into the grips of addiction. He had a very long heroin addiction. He went through a lot, and I've actually read his book, his memoirs about going through addiction, getting sober, and then relapsing. And here recently, I believe it was his 5-year sobriety date that they released the upcoming release for. And it had, it was a collaboration between Bam Margera, Brandon Novak, and Johnny Shillareff through the Heart Supply. And they put out several boards, several posters, several articles of clothing, different stuff like that. So it was called the Love and Hate project, I think, whatever it was. Like, this was called the Heart@fam project, and that one is called Love and Hate. So it is pretty dope. I'm definitely gonna make a video and show that off whenever I receive that box in probably about 4 to 6 weeks. But I was able to get a hoodie, I was able to get a board, and I was able to get a t-shirt. And the board that is coming is signed both by Brandon Novak and Bam Margera. Quick little history update on Novak, Brandon Novak. He was known as the Dream Seller. I actually have his biography on my bookshelf right here, The Dream Seller. This was, he actually wrote this book the first time he got sober, and wound up relapsing before this book was released. But then he was able to kind of get back into the swing of things, and now he's got 5 years sober. So this was a great book. If you're interested in stuff like that, I definitely say go pick this up. It was a great read. It's called Dream Seller by Brandon Novak and Joe France. Yep. But so him being sober, and then Bam Margera having the issues that he had, and him now being sober, they did have a love and hate relationship, hence the name of the collaboration. And Bam Margera there towards the end really didn't want anything to do with Brandon Novak, and now that he's sober and he sees kind of the light, so to speak, that Novak was just trying to help him out, be a great friend, they made this collaboration together, and it's pretty awesome. There are several boards. There's one that's just a Novak board, two I think that are just a Novak board, and then there's the one that I got that is signed by both of them. It is a collaboration. It has the Love and Hate, and then it's got a couple of renditions. Kind of looks like the Scapegoat from Thrasher, and it's got like the same Thrasher font. And then on the bottom it says, or in the middle it says Bam and Novak, and it's signed by the both of them. So really excited to get that in my collection because it means a lot to me for many different reasons. And so I will be making a video of that, but I just kind of wanted to touch on that, show that off. If you are interested in picking some of it up, I think the most recent drop is still available, but it may be sold out since the last time I've looked at it. But if you go to the heartsupply.com or you follow Bam Margera, Johnny Shilleref, all that on Instagram, you will be able to kind of see when the next drop's coming, if there's going to be another one, and hopefully you'll be able to get you a piece. But yeah, I just want to show that off real quick, have a little video, and you know, if you're wanting one of these boards, your best bet is going to be going on eBay or something like that and trying to find one. They do come with a bit of a hefty price. I think they're already selling for anywhere between $150 and $300. So, you know, if you want one, act fast, grab one. But yeah, I just kind of want to show that off. So let me know what you think about it. If there's any fellow sober skateboarders out there, I'd love to hear from you. You know, I always love talking to people that are in sobriety as well. But yeah, let me know how you feel about the board, the graphic, all that stuff. And until the next time, we'll see you.